Well, you've probably heard of unclaimed money. I mean, there's a lot of scam kind of books going out around that, but it's real. And that's why I put together this listing of 18 unclaimed money sources that the government has. They're just sitting on excess money that belongs to you. And they're, they're along with auctions and surplus property and houses for $1. That's part of the stuff the government has. But these unclaimed money things are things that you forgot about in money, or people set up for you, or you won prizes, all these kinds of things that are sitting in government offices to find. Now, the problem is finding the offices to check. So that's why, see, in about 30 minutes, my wife and I went on these offices and found $1,400, actually $1,479 for my my mother-in-law. That she didn't know she had. Or the woman I wrote books with, a lot of books with, she goes and goes through these things at Christmas time and goes through and finds all her relatives and finds little money programs they have, a couple $100 here, $1,000 there, or $50 there, and puts them up in gift wraps for Christmas and gives Christmas presents. Now, what could be better than that? So here, let me go through the list so you could go through. I mean, we all know about the IRS, okay? But what we probably don't know, IRS has $1 billion sitting there of unclaimed money. And here's a state-by-state listing of a recent one that sort of like here, Alabama has, 18,000 people get an average of $7,029 a piece. 18,000 people. There's 1 million people. California has almost 100,000 people. And this comes from either you didn't pay you didn't file for taxes for some reason, didn't think you had it, but there was a refund that you didn't even know about, or there was a refund you screwed up making your taxes, and so you thought you owed the government money, but no, your math was screwed up, so they owed you the money, and the money never got to you. So it go back to the IRS, and it's waiting for you to call. Are you going to call? Well, you got to know. And now every state, so here's the first one. You go to Unclaimed.org. There's a nonprofit organization that keeps all of the sources for every state. So you're in Alabama, there's a special office in Alabama that's all kinds of things there. A utility bill that you put a deposit on 50 years ago and forgot. Or your grandma, put something in the bank for you that nobody told you because you were born, so you wouldn't remember even if they did tell you because it was because you were born. So that kind of thing. So every state has refunds there that are uncollected. And there's millions, hundreds of millions of dollars there. So every state. So I got the link there. How about savings bonds? You have a savings bond? Relatives have a savings bond? People forget to even collect them, or they try to send you the money and you change address, or they're screwed up the address or whatever. Also, banks that have closed. Now, over the years, a lot of banks went bankrupt. How do you like that? Banks go bankrupt, right? So what happens to all that money? Well, if they don't find it, it sits there waiting for you to call. But you don't know to call. You don't even know who the hell to call. If you knew that you had a call. So that's why that is. So that's the FDIC. Pension Benefit Guarantee Corporation. Maybe as a teenager, you worked for somebody, down at the mall, and you didn't even know you were in a retirement plan. Well, now it's 50 years later, and they're paying off the retirement plan. Can't find you. Well, here, you find those suckers. Because it's all sitting there in a government office waiting for you to call. It's like the Maytag repairman. Are they ever going to call me here? You got to make the call. And that's the only way to do that. Also, the Veterans Administration. They have life insurance money that nobody picked up. Unclaimed wages. You realize how many people were sent paychecks, maybe like the last paycheck you got from working somebody, they didn't send to you till about 2 or 3 months later or something like that. You weren't there, you forgot about it, you got a better job, and that $500 or whatever. I just got an email from somebody saying, yeah, Lesko, I saw your list, I checked, and I got $417 out of nowhere. It's money falling from the sky. Bank failures, we talked about them. Credit union failures, same thing. Unclaimed deposits. People put money in credit unions. They forget to pick it up. Wow. Now that's a fine how do you do, isn't it? Securities Exchange Commission from harmed investors. You didn't even know you were harmed. You were dealing with somebody investing in money and they screwed it up and they got caught by the SEC. And so they sued them and got your money back. But this was so long, you don't even remember what it was or whatever. So it's worth checking there. If you ever had money invested in the stock market or securities, something like that. Okay, Bureau of Engraving. If you have a damaged bill, if you have more than 50% of it, get a new one. So don't worry about it. Mortgage money. There's so much money in unfunded refunds because mortgages are so complicated. Who the hell knows what you're signing when you're signing those money? But a lot of that money is put like an escrow somewhere for you. What the hell? I don't even understand it. And I got an MBA to boot. And so the money is sitting there for you to claim. Your mortgage may be over, or the period they had to hold the money is over, and they never found you. Missing treasury bonds. That's another one. Or here, calculate the value of your savings bond. Replace a savings bond. Foreign governments that owe you money. I don't know, maybe you won the lottery in Ireland. Who knows what? I don't know, but apparently a lot of foreign governments own money in the U.S., and that's where it goes because they couldn't find you, so they go to a government office. Now, here's a place to get a list: is usa.gov slash unclaimed-money. So usa.gov slash unclaimed-money. And I did a book too that has all this stuff in it. It's a very reasonably priced book, but it not only has the unclaimed money, but it has stuff like presents you could get from the government. The White House will send your mom, anniversary card. Your friend has a new baby. You get from Donald Trump a congratulatory, card about their baby. Your congressman will fly a flag over the United States Capitol in honor of your mother. And then all the auctions that go out over there. Man, there are auctions all over. Government surplus. You can get jewelry, handbags, computer games, or nonprofit organizations can get surplus property for free. You get an entire Air Force base that they're getting rid of for nonprofit for free. I helped these nuns get like a dozen beds, for their old folks home for free. So that's the kind of things that are in my book. But this is the unclaimed money. I'm trying to make sure that people know about this. So now you know, and take a half hour out of your life and see how much you can get. Well, if you're looking for more ways to take advantage of government auctions or surplus property or even hidden money, this is unclaimed cash in about 20 agencies that the government has. And then all kinds of little gifts and things like that people don't know about, like how to get a birthday card signed by Donald Trump for your friends or whatever. Send grandma a flag from the Capitol. All these kinds of things that people don't know about. But they're there, and they're wonderful gifts and things like that. And you could take these items that the government has for next to nothing and sell them on eBay. This is stuff that's better and cheaper than you'll ever get in China or eBay or any place else like that. So that's why I have a complete list of this. I've been studying it for about 30, 40 years now. And if you go to www.free.lesko.com/surplus. And surplus is all in small letters. So go to www.free.lesko.com/surplus. Find out